So right now I'd like to log in as one of our marketing employees. And the first thing that we're going to note here is that everybody that logs into a different screen. User preferences within the CRM solution allow individuals to set up the product the way they prefer to work. And I'll get into that in a little more detail with the next person I log into. But at this point, I'm going to select Marketing Automation. What we want to do now is generate and distribute some leads for our salespeople. Okay. So the first way we do that is we're going to create a target list. So I'm going to go to the Target List tab and select that. And you can see here we have a list of existing company, person, or product lists for us to reuse, to filter by, or we can create a new one, which is what I'm going to do now. So let's generate a list of trade show leads that we've imported by state. And I want to send this to individuals, not to overall companies or product target lists. And now from here, it's basically point and click. Okay? List management, very easy to use. So since we're going to create a mailer and send out some marketing collateral to the people on this list, let's get address 1, highlight, and add that to target contents. Scroll down here a little bit. We will need city. We will need country. We will need zip code. And we will need state. And these are all going to come up as columns on my list that I generate. Now, since we want to search by state, which was so put in the name up there, I'm going to also add state to the search criteria by selecting that button. So you can understand that any of the fields that exist in this select column can also be searched by. So you can make this extremely finite. Get very detailed in the lists that you want to capture. I'm going to scroll down here and just add customer first name and customer last name. And then the source. How did we capture this information originally? So again, we want trade show leads, right? Website leads, maybe personal visits. And I added that to the search criteria and to the target content. And let's select continue. So now what's it asking? Now it's asking me for that search criteria that we predefined, right? So let's actually do state, and we'll say equal to. And we'll pull up all of the customers in the state of Massachusetts. I could select by phone call, by email. This is how they first contacted us, by website, by trade show, or I can pull everyone. And then I select continue. So again, you can understand how finite you can get this information. And there you go. There's a list of those people that fall into that search criteria. Very fast, very easy. And now that list is saved for us to reuse over and over again. Let's take it one step further. Look down in the lower right-hand corner. What can I do with this list from the same screen? Well, for our example today, we will say that we're going to mail merge a Word document to everyone on this list, and we're going to send out some collateral. So I select New Document, and it does Microsoft Word Mail Merge, and you've all seen that. So again, I can mail merge one document and fax it off, or 100 documents, 1,000 documents, and have them printed out directly from this page. I can create a task for my internal users to call or personally visit everybody on this list, or send them an email, or how about a fax? It's creating a task. I can do a mass email blast from this page. We can include and exclude all if I want to pick and choose who I'm going to send on this list information. The refresh button allows me to do just that. It will take that same search criteria because in a week, this list will be different. I refresh it, it adds the new people, it eliminates the old people that don't fall into the criteria. I don't have to run the list again. And I can even export this list to a file if I use a fulfillment house or something like that. So as you can see, list management is not limited to marketing. If I'm a salesperson and I want to generate a list of all of my customers in Southern California and send them a thank you letter or send them an introduction letter or send them a white paper or send them a piece of promotional material, I can do so. So it very much applies to everyone. In the support department, if I want to generate a list of all my customers that have had a particular error or something like that, I can do so and send them a white paper. So here's our list saved, and you can see here trade show leads by state has been added. I'm going to go to the upper left-hand corner and select campaign list. Now I'm going to apply this list to a marketing activity. So I'm going to select time and expense marketing campaign. Now, at Untitled CRM, we wanted to make marketing automation simple and straightforward, but effective. So we created a sort of a three-tier structure here. So on top, you see the big picture, time and expense marketing campaign, a starting, an ending date, a budget, an actual cost. Now, the actual cost is derived from the specific activities that we've performed on the right-hand side. But we put some structure in between that, what we call waves, or phases of the overall campaign. So we're going to make our customers aware of our new time and expense software. We're going to do some trade show events, and we're going to do some industry advertising. So now I designed this for the webinar. You design that with your jargon and how you market to your clients. Okay. Before we drill down into these phases, I want to show you the tabs on the top. We store all of the communications, whether they're incoming or outgoing, related to this marketing campaign in a communications tab. And maybe more importantly, we provide a real-time report that gives marketing executives information on not only those communications, but all of the sales and the stage that the sales are at derived from this marketing campaign. So you have the ability in real time to understand that I have 8 deals closed from this $12,700 marketing campaign. And I can easily generate a report or add a column to this page that says, oh, by the way, that is $37,000 worth of product sold. So true budget versus cost analysis on your marketing activities. Let's go back to the big picture campaign and drill down here a little bit. I'm actually going to drill down to the awareness phase of the campaign. So it also has a starting date, an ending date. The tab across the top, we store the communications at this level. And then a list of the specific activities that we're going to perform to make our customers aware in this particular phase. So mailer to target companies, follow-up mailers, we're going to do a press release, we're going to do a telemarketing verification. How about a yellow page ad? You get the point. Anything that you do to generate leads. By selecting a new wave activity button, that's how we create new wave activities. But I'm going to actually select one that I've already filled some details in on so I can show you how easy it is without having to retype everything for you here. So we created a name and we named it a land promotion. We're going to do a follow-up call to everyone on that list that we just sent collateral to. Okay? So what I need to do is find that trade show leads by state list that we just created and attach it to this activity. I assign the starting and ending date, a budget and cost. We haven't made any calls yet, so we don't have a cost. And then we start